Right. I have actually been fired by Alan Sugar.
Oh, there we are.
Right, OK. So why were you working for Alan Sugar?
I wasn't directly working for him. I was working for a catering company when I first left drama school, like a lot of good drama students, black trousers, white shirt, handing round the drinks and the canapes, and I turned too quickly and knocked 3 glasses of red wine, I remember everything, 2 glasses of white wine and 4 canapes down a lady's top.
And the lady was?
Angry.
Cross. I'd no idea who he was until years later when I saw him on the telly, and I thought, that's the who fired me.
So was he standing next to
Yes, it was his do. He was the host of the do, and I was summarily dispensed with.
Dispensed of or disposed with?
Dispersed.
Yeah.
Tossed off.
Thank you.
What was the name of the catering company?
Oh, God, Mayflower. Well done.
you were the one that remembered it.
Yes, I know.
It's good that he can pat himself on the back of it. Yeah. Well done.
It was
Martin
a long time ago.
Clunes. Well done. Yes. This is where I live. Well done.
So what? So she was cross, and he was standing next to her?
To be honest, she was just wet and dirty, as I remember, but he was... No, she was just busy with dealing with, worrying about her clothes, and his summary firing of me was a sort of display for her benefit as much as anything.
So he was right there, and he did it himself?
Yes.
And
Did he use his catchphrase?
He's a lovely man.
You fired. Did he do that?
Like thinking of Rocky Balboa, I think.
You fired. You fired, Edwin. You fired.
Please, that's a very good Rocky Balboa, but doesn't he really sound a bit more like this? Hello, everybody. Hello, time.
What did he actually say to
Oh, God, I can't remember. There was anger, there was shouting. He didn't swear, but he made me look stupid. But cunningly, I already looked stupid. So it didn't really hurt.
Right, David.
Richard, what's all you?
Mayflower came so swiftly, it was brilliant.
I think Mayflower sounds very much like a sort of outside catering company.
But do you think that if you're the guest who's been spilt all over, wet and dirty, that he would have turned round and said, "You're fired"?
It's a very nasty thing to do, because it's only an accident.
And you were 20.
You were full of apologies at this moment.
Of course I was full of apologies. I had some spillage on me, but I didn't, bang on
Didn't
about
blame
that.
her. That was probably a wise course not to go, "What are you doing, you stupid bitch? Standing right in my way!"
He's telling the truth.
You think he's telling the truth?
I think he is telling the truth.
What do you
But
think?
he is a brilliant actor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, he's
You
an
are.
actor. I mean, with the greatest respect, we're not talking about Robert De Niro, are we? It's Martin Clunes. I mean...
Is he going to do Robert De Niro now?
I can't do him.
Go on, have a stab.
Have I got Pacino for you?
No, I said Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro.
Come on, cocky.
That's all I can do.
That was a monkey. Robert De Niro as a monkey. He's very versatile. He could do a monkey that well.
What's that? Al Pacino? OK. Tom Jones?
Robert De Niro, that isn't it, with longer arms?
No, Al Pacino is... OK, Pacino, OK? What do you got?
That's Columbo.
Yes!
Actually, to be fair to him, when you stand up, it is a very good Ronnie Corbett.
Yeah.
So who's guessing? If that ends up in the show, I'm gone. Come on, everybody. Let's have a guess.
Well, I think you instinctively think it's true.
I'm going to go with true.
Well, I haven't got a clue. So...
I can only go with Fern.
well,
Can
I think...
you?
Yes. Let's go with
Lovely.
you.
OK, we're going with Fern, and you're saying that it's true? Martin Clunes, our greatest living actor. Were you telling the truth, or were you telling a lie?
I was telling a porcupine.
Yes, Martin was telling a lie, and why should we be surprised? He is a wonderful actor. So, at the end of that round, David's team have just 1 point. Lee's in the lead with 3. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Ken. Welcome, Ken. So, Richard, first of all, what is Ken to you?
This is Ken. He produced my record, a dance version of a Shakespearean soliloquy.
Right, OK. Fern, how do you know Ken?
This is Ken, and he and I are part of the same Morris dancing troupe.
Right. Finally, David, what is your connection to Ken?
This is Ken, and Ken drives a steam engine and recently let me ride in the cab with him.
Well, I think we all know which is the favourite. We'll start with Richard. He said it was a Shakespearean soliloquy.
Yeah. It was a version of Hamlet's To Be or Not to Be.
Chuck up. Chuck up, chuck up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Was there rapping? Was there a bit of... Was there any...
Martin, you're really down with the kids.
That is the question. Not like it is it the question?
No.
Did you keep with the original, or did you change the words?
No, the words were as is.
As is.
Yeah.
How did it go? Can you do a bit? What sort of music was it? Was it lutes and Shakespearean styly, or was it something more contemporary?
Yeah, was
perhaps
it
a reggae
like
beat?
lutes and harps and ting?
It was. It was garage and hip hop.
Is it? Is it though?
For real. Yeah, for real.
Well, there's certainly no doubting the hip-hop credentials of Lee's team.
And how did Ken convince you that that was a good idea?
He asked me.
Is that all it takes for you, Richard?
Yeah. How do you think I'm here?
What was on the B-side? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day, or whop it up thee straight away?
That is the right answer.
OK, Fern, just remind us again.
This is Ken, and we are part of the same Morris dancing troupe.
Right, and how often do you do that?
In summer, it could be every weekend.
It could be, but is it?
How do you combine this with your TV commitments?
Well, obviously, if I'm working, I don't go and do it because there's a troupe of 12 of us.
And where do you do it? Where do you Morris?
We Morris at the county shows.
Are you pretty good at Morris dancing? You know where this is leading, don't you? Yeah. So could we have a demonstration, Fern, at all?
I would feel silly.
Well, you're on the right show.
Yeah.
OK, right, David, remind us of yours again.
He drives a steam train and he gave me a ride in his cab.
Right, and how did this crop up?
It was...
You were doing that?
It was at the... it was at my brother's 30th birthday do, which was at the Didcot Railway Museum.
There is nothing you've said so far that we doubt. Right, and why did your brother choose that? Was it ironic?
I think there was elements of irony and elements of genuine enjoyment. Very much like this show.